Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Interesting. Come on, man. If you know, you know. All right. The sun has been kind to me. I don't know. This is what we get. And angels, ancestors, and guides join me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know your perpetual post. Thank you, archangels. You know yours as well. Father, Mother, thank you so much for joining me. Protect me and my channel as I open myself up to be a channel for those who need to receive your divine messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Allow me to do these readings with clarity and concise messaging. Thank you. And allow them to reach those who need to hear them. All right, let's start with some love, some joy, celebration. OMG. I am trying to resist the urge to pull energy on our chief, our commander in chief. And so please keep that out of this Holy Spirit. I would very much like not to touch that. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Listen, I know. That's between you and me. Yowza. All right. For some of you, somebody's hiding a whole secret family. They are. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Or you could be the secret family. And I mean that from a divinity perspective, nothing mortal. It's so rare we draw the spirit cards. Wow. Okay. Golden egg. Message at the center of the heart. The unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, no pushing, no grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you're seeing an old friend that's been away for a long time. Listen to that message you've been waiting to tell you. They've been waiting to tell you. Duh. It makes me feel like inner child. Okay. The golden egg and the fourth chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart center at the fourth chakra. All right, fine. You wanted me to say fine chakra. Called Anahata is the home of the self or soul. By bringing the mind into the center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. It is said our inner guide sits there in meditation, waiting for us. Anahata translates as the unstruck sound. Whoa, that's so funny. I literally just saw a woman with this t-shirt on, with the symbol on this t-shirt. And I will wholeheartedly say I am here for it. Yup. Listen to your heart. Look. Somebody got some blockages. You keep refuting, and look, it's Leo, which is the heart chakra, right? I think it's the fifth house, fourth chakra. Okay, because I was like, do I confuddle those? Look, this could be to a loving situation. There's answers, but they need you to sit down. Sit down. For some of you, you already know the answer to this situation. I'm going to put that back. I also see with that dice roll that your family may be actually afraid to communicate with you because they don't know what you're going to do. There's some Ten of Swords. Oh, look how I fell. Ten of Swords, about the Ten of Pentacles. There's strength. Three of Wands, Eight of Swords. Ooh, and there was the thunder. They stole something. Seven of Swords. Somebody's lying. It's coming out no matter what. No matter what. They worry because there's nothing they can do to stop it. I'm going to put you back. All right, Holy Spirit. Thank you. So we're going to keep the golden egg out there because that's self. That's not no outside nothing. That's you and you alone. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What are the messages you have for the collective? Thank you. Oh, look. Because somebody doing, look. Dark worker. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody is doing the most. They're trying to hurt somebody. That makes me feel like doll work, pins and ish. Look, as I say that, look, Eight of Swords, binding and stabbing and poking, and look, we're calling judgment on it. Yes, we are. This is some person from your past who's gotten themselves involved in the dark arts for whatever reason. Nope, we're just gonna call judgment on it and let the trash take itself out. They just want to call your attention to it. Tell me more about this Six of Cups. This is someone you rejected. You could have had a family with this person, or they wanted to have a family with you. You knew this was coming. And your intuition was already telling you that this person has been waiting to strike, if you will. They want every new opportunity that you have. And that's sad. But I feel like the divine has just been waiting anyway. Look. Three of Wands to the Ace of Wands. Just, all right, come on. Could be a Leo. Just saw the Sun card. Could be a group of people. Maybe this was like the ringleader. Because I'm seeing the King of Cups. Aquarian, Piscean energy. Definitely. These are, crossroads work too. All right. This is, they more than dabble at this point. Look. Like I said, I've given you multiple examples. Someone who wanted to have a family with you, family members themselves, people from your past, childhood energy. Take it as it resonates. It is what it is. Why is the Emperor here? This is the person you walked away from. Now, this person could just be an Aries. Okay, I got Aries right here. They don't have to be a divine masculine. This is somebody who could have been your husband or wanted to be your husband. But this is somebody you definitely walked away from. I feel like they got too much baggage. Look, moon. This person was hiding a lot from you, like they dibble in the dark arts, like they're a freaking warlock. Look, but you seeing it, you seeing it. You seen it. You seen what they was hiding. You seen what they was afraid of. You seen the past the illusion. You peered into this person's subconscious. Oh, what did you see? Their long-term view. What was their long-term view? Queen of Wands. Look at that shit. This person could be on the cusp also of Pisces and Aries, because I see it here. Okay. Interesting. I feel like this person had very malicious intentions. King of Swords, death to the Two of Swords. Wow, that's rough. Oh, it was absolute treachery. Wow. When I tell you, you stop this before it could even happen. Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. This is the energy we were seeing from the beginning. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Devil, Ten of Wands, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You were moved out the way, or you moved out the way before anything harsh could happen. Someone thought you were an easy mark. Full energy. Maybe they thought you were just too new on your spiritual journey, that you didn't already have your discernment equipped. Like you were really in this Page of Wands. Look, Seven of Swords. Somebody was sent this energy towards you. I don't think they knew you were, in fact, a light worker. Somebody really tried to set you up. Like, seriously set you up. I just saw the Ten of Cups. This could be your own family. Could have sent this person towards you. Archangel Michael worked it out for you. Look, strength to overcome the devil. So this person has some dark narcissistic traits. You saw, look, but you also knew you were going to be this person's karma. Look, you already know. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Maybe that's why you stay in the Fool energy. Because you be like, God uses me as karma. And so, hey, you're like, okay, that's why I'm here. Look, you have zero fear. Zero fear, zero worry. Diabolical. You got away before this person could act, before they could utilize you in any way, shape, or form, harm you. I just saw the High Priestess confirmation. Right. To the Hierophant. Yeah, okay. Like I said, you're aware of this, but you're more aware of this, the energy of karma. You understand your assignment on this planet. So you're more than equipped. That light. Oh, they love that light, don't they? This person studied you. They're a fan also. That's how they were able to study you. Dang. Somebody got some really, really, really prominent Scorpionic placements. Maybe even a North Node in Scorpio. Let me tell you, it is hard to lie to Scorpios. Not that I have tried intentionally. it's just a difficult thing. Their perception, they're drawn to mystery, to what is unseen. Yeah. You you got that light. You have star quality. Because you're an earth angel, temperance. But no, look. See? Queen of Cups to the temperance. You're an earth angel. Yes, you are. And they tried to send somebody towards you to utilize your sacral sexual energy to cause and tie you up. Now we got this shit here. So now that you've walked away from all these people, you have somebody doing dial work on you. They kind of confused why it's not working. Because of this right here. Because it can't work. There is a gathering. Because you about to upgrade again. Shit. There is a gathering of all sorts of spiritual beings. They coming. Not to mention the whole world is under judgment right now. The world is receiving karma. Y'all done fucked around, and now we at the finding out portion of the curriculum. Just saying. Yep. Who you fighting? What you fighting? Your own energy? Your own payday? Your own choices? No. Told you, this is the curriculum. This is the contract. We're at the fucking around and finding out portion. Like I said, collective, you are entering into a new echelon. And this is why I feel like all these spirits, yeah, man, are gathering around you. This is why the spiritual and demonic attacks have been so extraordinary. Because they knew. They knew. Look at your ancestors and shit. You're going through a rebirth. That's why I got excited about that golden egg there. It's been extra. Read all about it. Look, because they knew. They knew. Well, cute. All right, hold on. Let me back up. And whole world. And the whole world loves it when you make that sound. Wah, 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 wah. And this individual, this emperor energy, they doing everything they can to hold on to this empress's energy, because this is not a real emperor. This is somebody who is in their shadow. They're in their darkness. They're unawakened. And clearly they made their choice. And so, yeah, if they can stay connected to you, a true divine feminine, right? Someone who is whole, right? They could like use that false light, aka the moon, and its illumination to make themselves look better than they really do. But they're really a fucking devil. There's no getting around it. Like, this person is absolutely in their shadow. I mean, I could talk about narcissists and all of this shit, but you, solo dolo here on 3D. Many have tried, all have failed, is what I'm getting. They've sent all these crazy people down your path. Like, hey, you want this toxic cup of love? So I could traumatize you and terrorize you again? You want it? And you're like, no. And they're confused. Like, why wouldn't you let me in your life to, confuse you and put you in loops and, betray you ceaselessly? Why don't you just let me do what I want? Why don't you just let me? Yeah, okay. Anyway, this is who this is. I'm putting the devil right on top of the emperor because they're in their shadow. For some of you, you were engaged to this person I'm getting. All right. Tell me about this bullshit here. Gift. So I feel like somebody wants to give you something that is hexed. Look, it's supposed to bind you, trap you, something. Could be in a box, could be a box. Like a jewelry box. Look, that's of concern. This main male. I also feel like somebody, it's so funny because they could be going to prison. And I feel like that's a gift to you, Divine Collective. Because this, look, High Honor flew out in reverse on top of this moon, devil, emperor energy. Just straight up, no. This person has zero integrity. Like, there's no light in them. Look, it's whatever it is, it's the tricks, bewitch, hex, jinx, curse, whatever it is. Right. It's supposed to open some sort of pathway of despair for you, and like they take your blessings and your abundance, and you get the shit stick. Yeah, thief. Because they want to steal your foundations, your stability. But look, adjudication, something, and then sudden wealth, concern. There's nothing they can do to stop your wheel of fortune. This could even be a female for some of y'all, an older female. Because they know you do to receive something, and they doing everything they can. At this point, I'm looking at these three cards like you would sooner drop dead than interfere than what this person's fitting to receive. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, again. Y'all better stop. It could be a bunch of them. It's a community. As I say that, I see community. So it's more than one person. Like, it's a cabal. And they all plotting on you because they know you set to receive some sort of unexpected income. They trying to take it. Could be a home as well that the courts have. Everybody's aware. Sudden wealth. Official person. Message. See what I mean? You're well on your way to becoming the what? Look, to quote Cher, when her mama was like, after she divorced Sonny, her mama was like, "Don't you want a husband? Don't you want a wealthy man?" Cher looked at her mama and said, "Mom, I am a wealthy man." Bam, journey. It ain't about gender, it's about status. Look, occupation, privileged lady. See what I mean? They definitely tried to send somebody to you, a lover, who was supposed to take you to the cleaners. So supposed to put you so low down, unbeknownst to you, sent in as this this type of spiritual assassin, if you will. Literally could be a real one, right? Like you wouldn't see that you just gonna buy this. I'm a classic man. No. This person was supposed to like give you the worst. And that way you wouldn't even find out about it because you wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even know. Yeah, somebody definitely was hired to make you poor. And there's some work associated with a gift that is designed to put you in the poorhouse. It's change, death. I told you, whoever you are thinking like this, you're going to drop dead before this happens, before you're ever able to give this person this hexed ass item. Now, you were playing with your own fate right now. You're playing with your life. Okay. I see your future. Distant horizon. Keep playing. My father has not failed his children at all. So they're already waiting on stupidity. What you think gonna happen? Because your target is somebody of high honor. This is a divine child. You're not even feeling good right now. I know you're not. I keep seeing the bad health card. You already sick. Can't figure out why. You know why. Pick this up. You already know. There's a reason why you walked away. So moral to this little story is, if them doors is closed, keep them closed. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Oh yeah. Somebody is diligently at work. Somebody working with a reader as well. A reader you walked away from. This person gives them as much insight as they can muster from the energy they're able to get into. It doesn't feel very clear. Just wait. Collective, you have nothing to worry about. You are so protected. You're protected from this reader as well. Knight of Pentacles to the High Priestess. They are blocked, Seven of Wands, from your energy. All they could tell them is that you got the Ace of Pentacles coming. That God is blessing you and favoring you. That, you know, work is good. You're still happy. You're still celebrating. All is well. Still loved where it matters. Look, I rebuke you. Look, let's do some more research on this dark. They watching this devil. Not to mention, somebody could have sent this low vibrational energy towards you to spy, like a monitoring spirit. Be gone with you, Shaitan. So if you having crazy dreams, this could be why. As I say, crazy dreams. Down of Swords to the Seven of Cups. I feel like they confused. Look, it's a warning for somebody. Look, 9977. Ooh. It's all about these upgrades you getting. Ooh. Look at this. 9977 signifies that you are being protected and supported by who? Your guardian angels at this time. Your spiritual connection is quite strong, and you are being challenged to use it for your personal benefit as well as the benefit of others. It's also talking about embracing success. Victory comes after working through the pain and obstacles of your planning, and that's what you're doing. Somebody keeps waiting on you to like cave to the stress, to the pressure, to the unknown, and they just keep waiting and watching and waiting, hoping that you'll go into your shadow. And I don't think that's really what's happening. I feel like more so it's allowing you to reflect and to examine and to do more intrinsic shadow work with that golden egg, right? That quiet space, that meditative space where you are hearing the true message of your heart space. It says also that you are shedding old facets of your life that no longer suit who you are. You are now living a more authentic life. How about that? How about that? And that's what you've had to overcome. Not being who others want you to be, but being who you want to be. The person that makes you smile when you look in the mirror every day, even at a quick glance of your reflection, because you know your shadow is well where it should be. Look, family room. Look at this shit. Your ancestors are protecting you from this monitoring spirit, from this dark ass energy. Demon sent. That's what that feels like. Oh, right. They could have been trying to target your health, but that also reminds me that we are in Virgo season. That is your sixth house. That is your house of health, career, not career, excuse me, work. It is type of a career, but work, health, change with service, willingness and devotion, improvement, self-analysis, discipline and habits. That's what all of this is. They want you to tap into the shadow aspects of Virgo energy because that is the crowning energy of everybody, because that is the season that we are currently in. So rebuke that shit. People think you naive. I keep telling y'all, this is what spiritual gang stalking looks like. It's a targeted attack on every chakra, every house. It is the inverse of all the things positive and beautiful. Right. Because look, this is the season to reap abundance. Look, wealthy man and journey. See the 31? See the 13? They don't want you to experience this renewal that everyone's due. But I keep telling y'all, when y'all target light workers, hear how this go down. If they don't eat, you don't eat. Their joy is your joy in a very spiritual way. It's not impacting them, it's impacting you. Sharing is caring. Message. That's the will. Journey. That's the death card. Renewal. This is where they want you. They don't have the power. Not to mention, right? So many of the people I have the pleasure of reading for and tapping into, you and your shadow are very comfortable with each other. You don't fear the darker side of yourself. You embrace it as a whole. That's what I'm getting from that marriage card in this context. Look at that. Sudden wealth. They just keep watching. I'm telling you, this is all about this renewal. 311. This monitoring spirit, they're there just to try to get the information to report back on this upgrade. But I feel like they borrowed. Look, thief, thoughts, expectations, poverty. Look, great fortune. There's a main male and great despair. It's my turn. Hold on, let me slow down. Oh, look at this shit. Death is upside down. Shouldn't be. Ten of Swords star. Look at that. The Ten of Wands. Wow. I'm so grateful. Ooh, because I see the connection to the Holy Spirit, it be saving the hell out of somebody. Because look, somebody is, look, I keep telling you. They sent this energy to you. Look, Ten of Wands, Three of Swords. This is supposed to torment you. Hangman, death, see what I mean? Magician, Five of Cups. Because they know somebody ass going to jail. And I keep seeing it. And I feel like this is why they sent this dark ass energy towards you. They want you to really do If you need help, speak out. But I'm not feeling like this is impacting the people I'm reading for. I feel like this is what it was designed to do. Some sort of mental, emotional manipulation that was supposed to have you scared and worried and anxious and fearful and not knowing what to do, maybe even seeing things, being paranoid, all this weird shit. Thank God. Keep calling on your angelic forces. Keep rebuking and rejecting that energy. You're supposed to be so stressed out, heartbroken, crying, sad, not knowing what to do, like just crazy. Somebody wanted you batshit crazy. So you would just go on and peacefully transition out of here on your own accord. But look, here's strength. And that's the shit they could never bank on. Your faith. How deep it really runs. They are confused by it. The type of faith that this is, look, 7 of Cups, strength. Every chance. It's like a golden opportunity. Like you turn it into something prosperous. You find reasons to be happy, to be grateful. Because you have an abundant mindset. You're not a scarcity mindset. Look. You are faithful. And look how close these two cards. 9 of Swords, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Look, there's 9 of Swords. You are faithful. They wanted you to reject God? Oh, that's confirmation. They thought they could bend your will. Break your faith? Wow. Yo, they collaborated. I cannot stress this enough. Partner. Wow. Look, yet again, partner. This could be a couple. But I also feel like that's you, partner with the divine. There also could have been a Scorpio that was sent towards someone and you stopped this person dead in their tracks. I don't know if they thought they were going to become your lover. But you saw this devil coming. Something familiar about the spirit. Exactly. Magician. Look at that shit. You was like, no. No cycle of that bullshit. Somebody, yo, you feel yourself, and I'm proud of you, miss. I am proud of you. 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Look, 10 of Wands. This ain't your first time at the rodeo. Look, male or female, it don't matter. Look. Keep telling you. I keep seeing it. The last round of cards we pulled, same energy. Like, again, somebody wants to present themselves as something that they are not. A full-fledged illusion. A magician, a trickster, a con. It comes with the territory. That's so crazy. I feel like you blew up the whole... Somebody used to getting attention also. Like a lot. Tower to the 6 of Wands, a lot. Like celebrity level of attention. So when you're used to that... What? No way. No way does this get close to you. Wow. Yo, all I can say is in this energy of Virgo, that insight, that introspection, that deep dive, everybody use that shit. Use it while you got it. It's a power boost. Everybody, look, everybody's sixth house is supercharged right now by default. Whatever planet you got Virgo in, supercharged right now by default. Help yourselves. Help yourselves. Gain in the industries and seriously, this is a great time to make uh moves in the job department, in the work department, in the advancement. You want that raise, apply for it. You want that, apply for it. Like, man, this is even a great time to start working out because you'll see wonderful, wonderful results. Use this energy. My God, use this energy because it's heavy anyway. Your mind's well. Your mind's well. It's crowning. Huh. Wow. God is not having it. Yeah, didn't I tell you in a partnership with your renewal is here. Period, point blank. There's a celebrity watching somebody. How you doing? Look, it is so ordered. Look, there is a judgment. It's a large lump sum of money. It's crazy money. Crazy, crazy money. Look, 7. To catch a thief. Hold on. Interesting. Wait. Thank you. Hold on. This doesn't feel like the rest of this, so hold on. No. That's a whole parallel segue someplace else. No, thank you. I'm gonna pick these up. Y'all gonna be so happy. Oh my God. Not saying you're not happy now. You know what I mean? Just even more than you could possibly imagine. Hey, Max. All right, what other messages do you have for the Divine Collective Holy Spirit? Somebody's going back and forth on whether or not they should give you an offer or some sort of creative partnership. It's making me feel like a brand deal. Interesting. Yeah, I don't. It's funny, right? Because on the front side, it looks like a great thing. It really does. But this is something you're gonna have to like sleep on, think about, reflect if it really aligns with who you are. Because I almost feel like they need you more than you need them. And this is not a small thing. This is a like a I don't know if it's a fledgling company, but you got the juice. There might even be, let me put it this way, especially for those who are light workers, there might even be some negative remarks about you out there somewhere in the digital space, right? You know how people report your channels and shit falsely and things like that. There could be something like that with these negative thoughts. But I feel like it seems so obvious to them that you are the right candidate. Interesting. You're definitely what they want. Like you're a great fit. But you should feel like you should know that going into this, they truly do like what they see. They want to work with you, but you're at the advantage here. So make sure you negotiate properly, is what I'm getting. Interesting. It's more than just the look. It's the vibe. It's the poise. It's a lot. Interesting. And someone is a huge fan of whatever it is that you already do. Most of what, oh, you challenge the narrative, right? You do. You're not the atypical spiritual guru practitioner, whatever you are. You're actually quite refreshing. And it's a lot of people in the community who would like this opportunity, but they like the way you call it, like you see it. There's somebody else that these people have already partnered with, and it did not go well, and they regret it. Maybe they were going back and forth between you and another person, and this person is now like, we should have went the other way. Yeah, whoever they went with before, it was, we'll just call them your competition in the field. Yeah, definitely. It feels like somebody in the community um, was using a tongue in a negative way against you. And they really regret partnering with this person. Absolutely. Whoever that is, anyway, they lied. Especially if this is like a spiritualist or something like that. They can't do, look, there's a daggone devil. I rebuke you. There's a Capricorn. Listen, you need to go get some help, sweetheart. I don't know why you lurking in the background, but they keep showing you. Go get some help now, okay? Or take your medication, because I feel like that's what this is. You need to take your medication. Um. Anyway, they're coming back around to you. Now that they know this person is a outright liar and a devil to boot. I feel like this is going to be a better offer than the original because they have to come back around. This is like a job you didn't know you was even applying for. They want people to uplift and raise the vibration. They don't want anybody feeding, you know, the victimization and woe is me energy. I need no. They want empowerment. They want someone who's actually a good representative, like a role model energy. They've already tried it the other way, is what I'm getting. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, bringing me back to that devilish energy. Right. They want to try something better, something higher. Right. This is their attempt to be more fair. Look. And this is really the powers that be, by the way. There's like this overt recognition that people want to move away from this sort of shit right here. They're seeing things differently. They're surrendering those practices. They're healing. People are more on the healing journey. Not to be funny, but for these corporations, and that's what this feels like, it's more profitable for them to be in alignment with the Zeitgeist. And if this is what the people want, let them, we can make that happen. Yeah, the world is definitely moving in a different direction. Because there's the world, where'd the Five of Pentacles just go? Anyway, it flashed. Right. People want to be happy. They want to be joyous. They are awakened. And they don't want this shit no more. This makes me feel like, no disrespect to karmic readers. And because that doesn't mean the same thing like you pick up on karmic energy. No, meaning you put out bullshit content because clicks and views, meaning low vibrational stuff that doesn't feed the soul, that doesn't trigger the spiritual awakening, that doesn't trigger the search for healing. You're just putting out low vibrational things for the sake of low vibrational things because it's salacious and people in their shadow like salacious. That's what I mean when I say karmic reader. There's no guidance. There's no attempt to whatever. There's just none of that. So that's what I'm talking about. And so there's a shift away from that. Right. So they're actively looking for the next wave of people who fit that prototype, if you will, with the Queen of Wands there. But let me tell you, most karmic readers are not really showing themselves like that. Like, and I'm not trying to offend nobody. I'm really not. But demure is demure, right? The world is calling for people to put their clothes back on, to have a little decency about themselves again. It's not in small pockets. Like, we have seen so much that we don't want to see, you know what I mean? So modesty, things like that. You're not using anything but your talents, not your tatas. And listen, some of them so big it's hard to like be demure or be modest about it. I'm not talking to you. You know who I'm talking to. You know exactly who I'm talking to. They're moving away from all of that. Right. Look. And so instead of, missing the boat, they just going to like see the big picture. So, what I'm picking up on is like, if your break hasn't come, it's coming now. People got enough to be stressed and worried about, and no, we're not doing that. The equation must be balanced. The math must math. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do you have? I was just talking about modesty and demure, and look who come out. The Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. See? Bingo. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Look. That's going to be the new road to success. Right there. Look. Thank you, Daddy. Inspired. Look. Right. So don't even worry about it. You being look right now. Right now. Man. Mm, mm, mm. Look, there's the chariot. Ace of Wands and the chariot. Look at that. That's a beautiful convergence of energy. Six of Pentacles. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Look, wow. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to have so many offers coming in, you're not going to know what to do about it. That's what I'm getting. Your days of lack are over. The Holy Spirit, what I'm getting here, is directing people towards you. Look, that's my father. Look, right there, making sure. Because the things that you have been experiencing in your endeavors and in your, meaning your entrepreneurial endeavors, whether you create content, you started a small business, whatever it is, the challenges that you have experienced, the so-called delays that you have been experienced, they've all been very intentional, designed by the divine. All part of the journey. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race is what I'm getting. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles. 10 Pentacles right here. The Queen of Pentacles is a working parent. So our Father, our Heavenly Father, is a working parent. Working on your behalf. For a sort of divine alignment, a crux. For your ultimate happiness. When you look, this Empress energy, this abundance, once you get there, there's no going back. And your position will be unchallengeable because you've earned it. It wasn't overnight. It wasn't a bottle rocket. It's earned. And all I can say is there are some consequences coming down for karmic readers. It is what it is. Three of Wands is about seeing the future. They know what's coming. Yeah, look. You know the ones. You did the most. It's okay. Judgment's been called. It is what it is. It's not personal. Karma. These are the consequences of universal law, right? Yes. Eight of Pentacles. High Priestess. It is what it is. You exercise your free will. You use all sorts of manipulations to people trying to bend their free will. Don't get it twisted. People enchant. They channels. They put shit on their audiences and all of that. It's a thing. If you find yourself obsessed with any obsession is negative, guys. Pay attention to your habits. You start, why it doesn't matter. I'm not just talking about tarot. I'm talking about all types of content creation. If you can't all of a sudden go a day or it's a problem, there's something bigger happening. Anyway. Right. Ooh. Um, y'all, I gotta say it because I see it real quick. There was somebody, a masculine energy, a Leo, strong Leo. This person was traveling towards you knowing that they are ill because this is community D, hoping to give you whatever the hell they got. That's crazy. And this person was sent to you by, I see rival, but I get a nemesis. Your arch nemesis. That makes me feel like your arch nemesis is probably sick and burning with whatever that person has. Favor and fortune for the first one right there. That's all you. That's what that is. Oh, I'm glad you got out of the way. Yeah, look. They were supposed to pass that to you. But I feel like you got redirected, or they did. Archangel Michael wasn't letting this person look. They wasn't letting them. Ew. This is somebody's child's father who's reckless. Their community D. Yeah, they was going. Oh, look, that was the plan. Child, look. I ain't gonna mess your whole world up. But look, Tower. The universe was like, I don't think so. Ew. Ew. This could even still be that person's husband or spouse. It's definitely a Leo. Son. This person watches you be happy. That's crazy. You saw again, yo. You be on it. You be on it. You be on it. You be on it, man. Oh, you be on it. You be like, there's a demon in there. Good job. Good job. Oh. Wow. I feel like you're going to be vindicated, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I'm seeing somebody who potentially did it all on their own. And I mean that, did it all on their own. Took care of their children on their own. And did it well. And not only just monetarily took care of their children, they nurtured their children. Practical guidance, love, devotion. Wow. Look, Ace of Swords. That is God's honest truth. What you are. The life that you are, the phase of life that you are embarking on. Wow. After so much that you have poured in to those you love, the focus, the dedication, you gonna be in the Nine of Pentacles. And I don't know if this is because your children or your child's gonna take care of you, but boy, you really did. And they look, they love you. My God, you made. Oh, oh my God, I want to give you a hug. They don't make them like you. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yo. You made a sacrifice to be single, so to speak, to focus, to pour in, to devote. that is going to be repaid in such a way. 9, 10, right? Maxed out. 10 of cups, maxed out. See what I mean? They're your children or your child. Page of Pentacles. You poured so much, and appreciation is not even the right word. Like the foundation, Hierophant, the practicality, the resourcefulness, the fucking security, both financially and mental, emotional, that was provided. Like, you cultivated a 10 of cups on your own. They're gonna make sure somebody is seeing something different. Like, seriously, this could be your own child. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. This may not even be your child. This may be the child of someone you were with. Ooh. You were not treated fairly. And it's crazy because I feel like you held on to this relationship as much as you could, as long as you could, because the 10 of cups. Oh my God, I don't want to get emotional. Someone now knows. Someone now knows. This child could be a young adult. They know about the betrayal and the heartbreak. Wow. The devilishness. They regret a lot. If for whatever reason, if your child mistreated you, 8 of Cups is here. After you walked away, Queen of Cups, you love the fuck out of them. Wow. Look. Wow. They want to make it right. They know. When I say that they know about the treachery, they know. And I feel like it could have even been like their father confessing. About the third parties, the multiple collaborations, and about how they abused this Queen of Pentacles, who did nothing more than pour. That's what I was getting from the beginning. Even if this wasn't your child, you grew into the mother or father that they needed. And when I tell you that whoever the parent was, the other parent, they were so fucking jealous. They did this shit intentionally. Look at that. Moon, 3 of Swords, King of Wands, 7 of Cups. Somebody was doing the absolute most. Just as toxic could fucking be. Wow. I feel like this is only coming out because this energy, this masculine energy, I'll call it that, wants a second chance with you, collective, who I'm picking up on. They were better with you. They were winning. They were successful. They were financially abundant. Life was peaceful. Shit just worked out. And now that they've had a chance of like to reflect, to reflect. They feel like I'm getting it two ways. This child, I feel like they're a young adult, is like it took courage, strength, restraint not to beat somebody ass. They didn't know. Why would they know? It's our job as parents, right? Whether they're yours or not, to protect them from the things that could really shatter their hearts. They know why you retreated. They also want, if there was a lot of arguing and bickering and things like that, they get that now too. Oh, it sounds like somebody taking a walk in somebody's shoes. Interesting. They really regret it. I also feel like this young adult, this page of pentacles, might even be in the you know, the beginnings of a relationship, a traditional relationship or something of that nature. They definitely gained some sort of wisdom, some sort of insight. Definitely confused at a point. I feel like maturation. Look, and here comes the King of Pentacles. Look, see the family? Queen, Page. There's the King. But this is what they're showing me. Someone who's emotionally manipulative. You walking away, this is wild. This young person is now realizing that you're walking away was the most gracious and peaceful thing that could have been done, was closing out this cycle. The young adult could be a Scorpio, because I keep seeing death and scorpionic energy. Yeah, they would have ended it too. They've definitely been reflecting. Ooh. Not them calling a daddy a warlock. Dark practitioner, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, Emperor. Look, not they call it. This family dynamic. It lasted for a long time, is what I'm getting here. Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Like you didn't rush out of it, is what I'm getting. But you became aware. Look, of the imbalances and whatever trickery, whatever form of sex magic that this man was using on you, it stopped working. Somebody started paying attention. Mm-hmm. Wow. This that's funny. They're saying even their mother is jealous of you, so this isn't your child. Yeah, this is definitely somebody you divorced. You got the fuck away from me. Good job. Yeah. And this is one of them people who could never, never, never admit to anything. You lying, you don't know what you talking about, da 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 da. Like one of them. You know, never, never, no accountability. No accountability. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, they just flashed them. No accountability. They keep showing the Eight of Cups. Lovers. Every lover this person has walked away from them. Isn't that crazy? Somebody need to work on their generational curses. You do. You do. You need to look into shit. But and maybe whoever you are, maybe reflect a little bit, like smidge, on why they all walk away from you. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Instead of working on yourself, you be trying to figure out some sort of master plan on how to control, manipulate folk. All the fucking potential in the world. No pizzazz. No get up and go. No ambition, but to stop somebody from getting to their own level, to their own recognition, their own success. They just fucking trippy. I'm gonna wait, but I got a message immediately. Y'all better stop that. Don't be directing. See? Look at that. See? People be lying. Keep your fucking name, like, keep people's name out your mouth. What's wrong with you? So, Empress. Oh, I'm trying to wait, but I already see it. Because you don't want somebody, right? You ain't try to exchange energies with them. Somebody lying behind your back on your good name because you don't want them. Can't just accept that y'all outgrew each other or none of that. Nope. I mean, at what age do you want to stop arguing, fucking, and fighting? At what age is it old? At what age does one outgrow such antics? It's 7 swords, 6 swords. What? Who wants that? So there's a whole community, primarily they family, but a community they talking to, talking shit about you. Isn't this funny? Look, 7 of swords, 6 of swords, 8 of wands, 9 of wands. Then look, the Empress is a 3. Then we got the 4 of cups. Look at this. Only number I'm missing out here is a 5 at this point. Because look, 2, 3, 4, no 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I feel like this person is very well invested in trying to tear down your name. Like straight fucking lying. Because you don't want to give and receive with this person no more. You've had your fill. You're at your limits. You're over it. 10 of wands. That's a heavy fucking burden. instead of telling the truth to these fucking people about how bad they fucked up and how they squandered their happily ever after. No. Because you don't talk to these people. You don't communicate with these people. You got these people fucking blocked. There's no reason for you to talk to anybody associated with the community you knew with this person. They got the nerve to fucking lie. Because you don't want them. And instead of admitting how much of a fuck up this person is, they would just say, all of a sudden, they just broke up. They left. They did this. I don't know. They just threw it away. I know. We had so much time invested. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. Whatever they were offering to begin with was slow. What you walking away? Again, 5 of Wands. At what point does the arguing, the fussing, the fighting, when does it stop? You were so in the right, just saw justice. To pull back, hold back, and move the fuck along. To find your peace and your harmony away from this emotionally manipulative, financially broke, emotionally broke, mentally broke, dark ass deviant who got the nerve to want to pretend to be a type of King of Pentacles, but when it comes down to doing anything bold and courageous, meaning I think they just got kids. I don't mean that they're actually a King of Pentacles. The Empress is here. It's a mismatch. When all they kept, look, Knight of Swords. Who the fuck wants to be around a Knight of Swords? They squandered it. God's gift to them. They'll never admit it. There's the fucking 5 of Swords. See what I mean? But it's too easy to lie and backbite you and create all this fucking chaos around your name because you don't talk to these people. So it's easy to lie on you. But I do feel like somebody is just about tired of this person's blah, 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 and they getting ready to get called out. Look. When you was with this Empress, that's what would have made you a divine fucking masculine. Even talking about fucking fertility. Wow. Good job. Good job. I'm glad you got away from this piece of shit. Only thing this person was doing was actually delaying you from your true counterpart, your true angelic match. Anybody who knows this individual can see they're not balanced. They can see this person's unhinged. They can see that they're in their fucking shadow. That they need to go heal somewhere. They can see they have resentment. Look all the angels. 1, 2, 3. You being protected from this person. You absolutely are. Got the nerve to lie on you. You don't talk to none of these people. Spirit just wants you to know. I agree. Who wants that bullshit? Now they wishing that you come back. Now they watching and lurking from a periphery somewhere. Ew. High priestess, I know what the fuck I'm talking, man. Just baby, come back. No. Ugh, this person is a fucking burden. 10 of Wands, a pure burden. You keep on doing this, winning. You keep moving in a direction that best serves you, that brings you peace and harmony and balance. You holding back from this person is truly karma for them. It's truly, truly karma for them. Because they ego so fucking fragile. Got the nerve to say all you care about is the bag. And Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Who grown? Who don't have no other responsibility? If you got kids, I know you take care of your kids. I ain't worried about that. But if this ain't your responsibility, this person was doing nothing but holding you back, preventing you from getting to your bag. Now look at you. Now look, still fucking jealous. Because you was barely getting by with them. Look at this shit. You was doing all right. You was making it look good, but you was barely getting by with this person. Barely getting by. Now look at you. 18 fucking pentacles to look over total 10. So you had 5, they had 5. They wasn't really adding to you. Narky. Keep hurting you so you can what? I apologize, I'm sorry, so you can heal again. It's a sick ass cycle. Unstable ass energy. You spent more than enough time waiting on somebody ass to grow up, mature, be ready to put down real roots, ready to invest, do all these things. That's not what they wanted to do. This person was your biggest fucking op, your biggest hater. Not supporter, hater. But you're thriving. Whatever you've established, you were thriving. This person never once wanted you to see how amazing you are. They wanted you to feel like you needed them. 8 of fucking Swords. But look at you. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. What? And look, 10 of Cups is like peeking out, just staring at me. This person is so karmic to you. Just another karmic on your path to spiritual enlightenment. Just somebody who was supposed to help you once again tackle a part of your shadow that needed to be dealt with. Any room, any place in yourself that allowed this energy in. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords. There's that back and forth. Wherever that gate was, wherever that portal was, whatever door was open, this gave you the opportunity to close it, to see yourself clearly. You couldn't run away from it this time. You were like, oh no, I gotta fix this shit now. And so what solves codependency more than anything? A leap of faith. Stepping out on God and God alone. Little Miss Independent, Queen of Wands. They wasn't doing nothing but holding you back. And look, whoever I'm talking to, when I say you spent about a good 2 years marinating, pros and cons, pros and cons. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Shouldn't I? Right, time invested. No, it's okay. That's what you said. I'm going to leave and go on this healing journey. And look, when you ended it, look what surprising gifts popped up. High Priestess energy. Light worker energy. The moment you stop exchanging with this person, you started seeing all they bullshit on their face. You look, your angels was like, look, I told you they was trying to stop you. I told you they was trying to block you. Da 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 da. Causing delays. Whole fucking perspective change. And you was like, it's cool. You asked yourself, but did you die? No. And you got out of there before you did. Wow. So that Queen of Pentacles energy could be you reparenting yourself, finding all the ways and all the little chinks in your armor that needed to be dealt with to close them damn doors up once and for all. Wow. Yeah. You make you happy. 9 of Cups. You are your own wish fulfillment. That's how you know people got delusions. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna leave it right there. We'll do it again soon. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I am open for readings. If you want a book, intuitive downloads 19@gmail.com. And for those of you who have, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who donate, thank you, thank you, thank you. Both, you know, your energy and your money. Bye.